¿Qué ondas? What is up, mi gente? How you all doing? It's your papi, Frankie Hidalgo, Frankie the musician with you. So happy to be here again doing these tutorials. I want to first and foremost apologize to each and every single one of you. I know it's been such a long time. I've gone through quite a few transitions and I've been all over the place, but I finally have a spot where I can actually set my keyboard up, set my cameras up, and I think in the near future, I'm going to give you a quick DL, a quick little tutorial on how I do my tutorials. So thank you so much for staying in tune. For those that have supported the last couple of years, thank you so much. You have made this channel what it is, and it just keeps growing every day, so thank you so much. Please feel free to DM me for any new content that you'd like, and if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That tells me, yo, Frankie, keep doing this stuff. So here we go. Without further ado, I want to today talk about building 2-5-1 Montunos. So how they're voiced, how they're structured. And I think it's a super important topic because what a lot of people don't realize is that salsa and a lot of Latin music takes on a lot of harmonic influences from jazz, from Motown, from soul. And so a lot of this you can find in a lot of big salsa band arrangements. And so as a keyboard player, it's important that we understand how to voice so that we can better support what's happening in the horns or what's happening all around or with the sonero, the singer that's improvising in a salsa group, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about building the voicings to a 2-5-1 progression. And we're going to take the key of G today. So I'm going to take the key of G major. Okay? Now, for those that don't know what 2-5-1 progressions, I got a video on 2-5-1 progressions. I'll post you a link right there. Make sure to check that video out. That video basically gives you a DL on how 2-5-1 progressions work. But just to sort of give you a quick review, if I'm in the key of G, right, and I'm looking for my 2 and 5 notes in the key of G, well, that's G, so my 2 is right there, which is the A, and then if I count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's my 5. So 2, 5, 1. Now, if I take those root notes and I build chords over them, I get an A minor, a D major, and a G major. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add sevenths to these because we always like to make music. We like to make our chords more colorful. So here we go. So that's an A minor 7, D7, and then G major 7. We're going to use these voicings to go about making this Montuno. So let's start with the A minor 7 chord. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the A minor 7 and I'm basically going to do a second inversion C over A. And it's going to look like this. Okay? So if I take both hands and do that, that's what I got. And then I want to make sure my right hand is doing an octave voicing on the outer shells of the voice. Okay? Just like most typical Montunos. So there we go. So here we go. That's my A minor 7 right here. Okay? Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my G and I'm going to go down a semitone. Okay? And this is going to go to the third of my D chord. Okay? Now, if you take a look at this, I also leave the C and E in place. What this does is this creates that voicing, that D9 voicing. That's the 7th and the 9th. So I'm going A minor 7, right? That's the D9. And then from there to finish it off, I do this. I keep this F sharp where it is. And I add that B and D there. Okay? And I have a G major 7. So altogether, it looks and sounds like this. Okay? With the bass. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick example of how I would rhythmically play it now. So I'm going to do it in a 2-3 clave. So let's add the bass on the left hand so you can see how it sounds like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. that's how it would sound like, okay? So I'm going to do this nice and slow. So if I'm to do this real slow, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just arpeggiating what I have here. So I go, okay, so arpeggiate. So then together, down here. So, and then I start that pattern again. And that's it. And I'll do it once more, even slower. So, okay, that's the first part. Then go into my D9. And I go to my G major 7. And the rhythm just, it repeats itself. Okay, so now let's put this in context with the congas and the clave so you can see how it sounds like together, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The bass now. So that's basically how you would play a 2-5-1 progression. That's one variation. Obviously, we can start varying this. We can position our hands in different inversions so that we have more colors. Now, let's take this quick example right here. I'm going to speed it up a little, and I'm just going to show you a couple of examples in some other keys so you have an idea. Oh, okay, this is how I can do it in some other keys. Here we go. We're going to start in the key of C. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Best advice I can give you, take these voicings, practice them over a couple of different keys, and then see if you can actually do them both hands together, okay? Once you can do that, if you want to add using the left hand as a bass, is a great way to practice independency, and it also gives you a good idea of what you're hearing. So that way, the voicings don't sound naked without the roots. So those are some 2-5-1 ideas that you can use. I hope this video helps. If you like what you saw, hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And y'all, we'll see you next time, all right? Muchos saludos. Paz para todos. Take it all easy, all right?